You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
Nice at all. That's not nice at all. We should change that. We should change that. Hey, alright. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. Still putting together the makeup and outfit. That's right, it's, October 22nd, 2020. At least that's what they tells us. Yeah, it's a debate night, so I don't expect everybody to be running over to Goof On while the presidential debate's on, which we're going to take a peek in, in a minute. So if some of you are recording it, turn your head for 5 minutes. Yeah, we got a little late start. That's my fault. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's my fault. That YouTube changed the way some of our home screens look. It's weird. And I didn't see that the show was coming up. I don't know if some of you are having some issues like that as well. But I don't expect a high turnout with me being 30 minutes late. So, it is what it is. And tomorrow will probably be live as well. And Saturday, we've got a guest. We have Jeff Harmon. Yes, I was contacted by his wife, Camille James Harmon. Very exciting. And why? She's an actress. I think she played what's in Vice? She was on that show Vice, or movie. She played Mary Martlin, something like that. Her husband's coming on the show. She contacted me when I did the Tucker Carlson video. And she's like, hey, go Trump. Can my husband come on? He does the alignments. He's like a numerologist type of guy. And he's found some patterns to the numbers and the alignments to UFO sightings. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We'll get a good, we'll have a good show Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to go live Sunday yet, probably. And I'm thinking of doing I don't know about another baby video. Hey, you got to try everything in this business. I thought that baby thing was kind of cool. Yeah, I may have jumped the shark into the duplicating Jesus, but there is a thing where I think there was a movie or documentary made on what if Jesus had a twin. I just think it's interesting that it's in that area. And I know I totally third phased it out. I didn't mean to be honest with you. I just tried sounding not like this. I tried to sound interesting and it came out very concerning for my believability factor. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened with that video. It's a learning process, but I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I'm thinking of putting out a video every Monday, like Premiere Monday, but I think I'm going to change it to Tuesday. Yeah, I think Tuesday's a good day for the videos. So I think I'm going to do live shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday and Thursday will definitely be... I may take the weekend off, Maybe I'll do that. But nobody's doing shows on the weekend. So we could scoop up all that extra... You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean. Nobody cares. You got 24 people here. I know, we didn't start at the right time. That's my fault. That's my fault. So we'll do roll call anyway. It'll be a lot easier. Let's start from the bottom, work our way up. Coral Ann in the TV set. How you doing? Tina Sola. I see ya. I know ya. B. Baker. 2 B's are better than 1. B. Baker. Blue Chicken. BC. Walter. Subchuck. Welcome to the show. Happily Bodge. What's up, Lee? Good to see you here. Lee was the first one to open up the doors and turn on the lights. Lori Oliphant. What do you say, L.O.? Where's the E? Get an E-L-O. Stupid. Deep Thought. How you doing, Deep Thought? DT. Daisy Sask. What? Sasker. You Sasker. I'm not going to Sasker. Let's get Mikey. Hey, Mikey. He likes it. Good thing we sasked her. How you doing, Daisy? I had to do that. I don't know where they come from. It just happens. Don't blame me. It's just who I am. Game Vet 02. How do you do? That was easy, huh? That was an easy one I just came up with. Yeah, I was going to stick with just Game Vet, but now I came up with 02. What did I say? Game Vet 02. How do you do? Is that it? We got everybody? Yeah, we can't keep doing this because we're not going to be here all night. All right, so anybody else who comes here? Gustav, I can't forget. Gustav's been here. Came right through the front door right after Lee. Alien Girl, Uno. That's your new name. Alien Girl. Dark Hour Paranormal. Dark Hour Space Paranormal. I know. I forgot about it. Richie from Boston making believe he's here. Good to see you. Yeah. Where's Jaime? Hey, Adams. It looks like it. Hey, oh. All right, so let's check in on the interesting... I was catching a few minutes. I like to listen and watch Crowder. Louder with Crowder. But do I have that one up here? The Louder with Crowder? I thought I did. Yeah, here it is. I can't believe how many people were watching live on ABC News. 1.128 million people were watching. I guess it's over, but I stopped it. I paused it. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. So I'm only going to do this for a few minutes, not long, maybe 5 minutes. It's history, and we'll get it out of the way. This is the last presidential debate we'll ever see from Biden. What are we talking about? Make ufology great again? Like, did it need it? Oh, this is going to be good. Let me tell you. We're doing it right now. No crap. You know that? All right, since I told people to, if they don't want to have any spoiler alerts or... Look at me, I sounded like Biden. You watch any part of Biden throughout the day, you're going to have your own slip-ups. Very, very bad. I watched not this part. I watched like 5 minutes while I was getting the show ready. And Biden was slurring his words. So I said, all right, I recorded it. I'm not going to play it. Believe me, I want to be surprised too. But this is history. It's the last time for both of these guys, to be honest with you. Now that I thought that through. 3, 2, go.
Understand the disease. We have to protect our seniors. We have to protect our elderly. We have to protect especially our seniors with heart problems and diabetes problems. And we will protect them. We have the best testing in the world by far.
People like
That's
Joe.
why we have so many cases.
Let me follow up with you before we move on to our next section. President Trump, this week you called Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's best-known infectious disease expert, quote, a disaster. You described him and other medical experts as, quote, idiots. If you're not listening to them, who are you listening to as you fight this?
I'm listening to all of them, including Anthony. I get along very well with Anthony, but he did say, don't wear masks.
Hashtag Crowdermania. Crowdermania is a promo code. LiveRecorder.com/Muckle to get $30 off.
I think he's a Democrat, but that's okay. He said this is not going to be a problem. We are not going to have a problem at all. When Joe says that, I said, Anthony Fauci said, and others, and many others, and I'm not knocking him a lot. Nobody knew. Look, nobody knew what this thing was. Nobody knew where it was coming from, what it was. We've learned a lot. But Anthony said, don't wear masks. Now he wants to wear masks. Anthony also said, if you look back, exact words, here's his exact words. This is no problem. This is going to go away soon. So he's allowed to make mistakes. He happens to be a good person.
Oh, he's a great guy. Fauci's a good guy. He makes mistakes. We all do. Get out of here with that mask. We need him on? Put that mask back on and get out of here. Very confusing, Fauci. I don't trust him. And as far as anybody's concerned, I think he's like a little Hitler. You didn't hear it from me, but he sounds like he reminds me of a little Hitler doll. Hey, you want to put Anthony Fauci? Hey, Ma, Fauci, go grab him. Put him in your pocket. Make sure he doesn't get away. You want me to put Fauci in your pocket? No, your pocket. Listen to me. Oh, I'll put Fauci in my pocket. He's like a little doll. What are they wearing?
Like a vacuum cleaner.
Okay, President Trump, thank you. We do need
what
to
was
move
so
on.
funny?
The bank account was in 2013. That's when it was. It was opened it was closed in 2015, I believe. And then I decided, because I was thinking about doing a deal in China like millions of other people. I was thinking about it, and I decided I'm not going to do it. Didn't like it. I decided not to do it. Had an account open, and I closed it.
Okay.
Excuse me. And then, unlike him, where he's vice president and he does business, I then decided to run for president after that. That was before. So I closed it before I even ran for president, let alone became president. Big difference. He is the vice president of the United States, and his son, his brother, and his other brother are getting rich. They're like a vacuum cleaner. They're
Okay, President Trump, thank you. We do need to move on.
Not true. I beg to differ. Hey, it's not my fault wherever I drop the pin and you hear Trump, we'll hear Biden. I just can't play more than 30 seconds. I shouldn't anyway. Look at this. Ready? Good.
You're the leader of the Democratic Party.
Not because of Republicans.
Why have you not pushed the Democrats to get a deal for the American people?
Well, I have, and they have pushed it. Look, they passed this act all the way back in the beginning of the summer.
Anytime Joe gets angry, you know he's bullshitting.
This is like it's not.
That he can't help it. That's his default. When he's got to say something, even he knows is wrong. He does. He calls a guy fat. Listen, fat. You remember that? This guy. All right. I think we give Trump 4 more years, but that's just me.
It's been out there. This HEROES Act has been sitting there. And look at what's happening. When I was in charge of the Recovery Act with $800 billion, I was able to get $145 billion to local communities that have to balance their budget.
What about
the states
taxpayer dollars? What happened to that? When he was talking about it earlier, where Donald Trump was discussing something that was directly funded by taxes on China. What about now? I got $800 billion. Whose dollars?
Running. He will not support that.
Yeah, that's true. All right, one more. I told you I wouldn't talk about it long. We got a little bit to talk about. I don't want anybody getting in any arguments. Just relax. Go.
Not since Abraham Lincoln has anybody done what I've done for the black community.
And I'm saying
I didn't say I'm Abraham Lincoln. I said not since Abraham Lincoln has anybody done.
Yeah, what did he just say, that he thinks he's Abraham Lincoln? Well, I think I heard people saying, and Trump called himself Abraham Lincoln, which is not true. He said he's like him, but anywho.
See, when Joe gets caught, he laughs.
Yeah. Now, you have done nothing other than the crime bill, which put tens of thousands of black men, mostly, in jail.
All right, let me
you know what?
let me
they
ask
remember
Vice
it because
President
if you
Biden
look at what's happening with the voting rate,
there you go.
Let me ask Vice President Biden.
They treated them very, very badly. Just take a look at what's happening out there.
Vice President Biden, let me give you a chance to respond within this context. Crime bill.
It's true. He smiles because he's getting busted.
That you supported in the 80s and 90s contributed to the incarceration of tens of thousands of young black men who had small amounts of drugs in their possession. They are sons, they are brothers, they're fathers, they're uncles, whose families are still to this day, some of them suffering the consequences. So speak to those families. Why should they vote for you?
One of the things is that in the 80s, we passed 100%, all 100 senators voted for it, a bill on drugs.
Not just me. Everybody. No, don't just say me. 100% of the vote. Oh, yeah, okay.
And how to deal with drugs. It was a mistake. I've been trying to change the sense in particular.
Wait, what? He said it was a mistake? Wow. I just watched last night the David Letterman thing that he has his own show now with the beard and everything, and he had Kim Kardashian on. And I thought that would be interesting to see what she's doing, since I never have. So I thought I'd get caught up on the Kardashian craze. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. She found, I don't know how, I can't remember. It was short-term memory. I'll remember more when I'm Joe's age. But she got a woman out of jail that was put in prison, wrongly put in, well, she was given a life sentence for very, very, very small amount of cocaine, I think it was. No, maybe it was pot. I think it was weed. Yeah. And she was in there for 25 years. She's now a grandma. And when Kim found out about this woman, she learned law. She went to the White House herself, made an appointment with Donald Trump. And before you know it, she got that woman released after she, talked to Trump. So Biden just said that bill in the 80s, 30 years ago, it was a mistake. I know it's more than that. But 30 years, if you go back 30 years now, you're at what? 1990. 35 years around, let's just say 35 years ago. And he knew it was a mistake, hasn't changed it? How do you do that? watching people's lives get ruined like that. That's just awful. And he says it's a mistake. I'm not even going to play the rest of it.
Particularly the portion on cocaine.
I meant to hit the little button up here, and it went away. That makes me angry. Hey, you know what it is? You know what everybody said, and maybe not everybody, but don't you remember what people wanted? We wanted a president who wasn't a politician, who wasn't corrupt. We voted in Donald Trump, and then immediately he started cleaning swamp, right? And Democrats got scared. Not only did he get rid of Democrats, he got rid of Republicans that he didn't like, or they quit, or he gave them a chance to resign to get full what do you call it? Pension pay. I don't know how it works, but there's some sort of legality there. I'm not going to fire you, but if you want to resign. That's why you hear about these Republicans when they leave the White House, and you hear that they were let go or left because they wanted to. You hear them talking crap about Trump. This guy's a loose cannon. You could say that if you walk in on somebody having a conversation that's a heated conversation, and your first impression could be, God, this guy's a loose cannon, I guess. But you don't know how he got that angry or why he's freaking out. We've all been there. It's totally hypocritical for people who don't know Trump to say that about him, because they're the same. We're all the same. We all have the same, feelings pretty much. We all know anger. We all know love. We all know pain and suffering. Those of you, and most of you are my age or right around there, have lived long enough to know exactly what I'm talking about. Something happens every year you get older after 40. It's like everything you learned from 0 to 40 is like all learning. I'll say 35 pretty much. When I hit 35, 33-ish, I wasn't the same guy I was 5 years earlier, just like now. I'm not the same guy I was 2 years ago or 6 months ago. That's evident by the video I put out yesterday. I would never have made a video like that. Pareidolia. Oh, well, he's just doing it to see if it can go viral. Not really. It wasn't about that, but it became that. I'm like, thinking about this video, this object on the ground. It's very strange. How come nobody ever captured it before? I didn't find it. I wasn't looking for it. It was sent to me. See, I'm not out looking for that stuff. So I saw it, and it was like, what do you see? A baby. I could totally see a baby sleeping in a blanket. And then showing it around to people, somebody said, did you know Jesus was said that he might have had a twin? And I'm like, thinking to myself, I've heard that before. Matter of fact, I think I've talked about it on the show, because how did he rise from the dead? It was like a magic trick. Did he switch bodies? And that's why his hands healed up. Just a little scar. A little bit of scar tissue. Come on, man. He had a twin. Secretly. How do you think he built those stairs so easily? Those Jesus spirals? What is that? The Jesus spiral, right? Didn't he invent that? He did, didn't he? Jesus made that spiral staircase perfectly. Where is that staircase? Somebody bought that staircase, right? The Jesus staircase? Isn't there? There's a Jesus staircase. Yes, there is. How can you say no? I'll look it up. Hold on. Let me look it up. Jesus staircase. Let's take a look. Just hold on. I'm getting there. All right. We're going to look up Jesus staircase here. I bet you it's a spiral, right? I know I saw it on Unsolved Mysteries that Jesus came back. And I can't remember. I think it was on Unsolved Mysteries about this guy who was going around town making staircases. Spiral. Staircase. Am I wrong? Hold on, let me fix it. Let me get this here. I forgot to change the, so my chat room stays open and I can talk to y'all. Let me pull it back up. Jesus staircase. I already typed it out. How irresponsible of me. There it is! Holy macadamia nuts. I told you. Jesus staircase. Spiral staircase. Holy shit, I'm right. Holy crap. Do I know how to have a memory or what? It's true. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the show. There it is. There it is. I'm such a yutz. I'm a yutz. Who gave me thumbs down already? Are you kidding me? I didn't even say anything yet and I had a thumbs down. Don't like Rich. Beep. I don't care. It is what it is. You know, numbers and numbers. I'm here to have fun. I don't care about the numbers anymore. That's what I made the video because I really thought it would be fun to make the video. That's all. I thought it would be fun to make it. And I did. I tried to do it like third phase. It was close. It wasn't tight like they make it with, you know, the kick-ass camera angles and the great editing and all that. I'll get there. It's going to take another 3 months. I can do what they do. Yeah, that's right. I said it third. They're not going to show me all the secrets. That's what it is. They're not going to show me. I have to thank Blake and Brent because they actually helped me tremendously with learning how to use Adobe correctly, faster. So I appreciate that. I'd still be here trying to figure something out. They make it very easy, Adobe Premiere. Man, let me show you real quick. I actually still left it open. So this was yesterday's video. Oh yeah, why not show you? Yeah, this is cool, I guess. So that's the end of it. And if I want to go back, you know, you can go either way. I can grab it up here or go right here. And there it is. You know, all the way from the beginning. Nobody shows you this stuff. You can even make it bigger. I can make it smaller. But I want to show you this because this is amazing what they do. Oh, why is that sticking like that? I got to let go? That's weird. Oh, I guess because I elongated it. Oh, I know why. Hold on. See, I'm still learning. There we go. Still learning. I would call this an easy edit. You know, you drop in this stuff. I add the music here, and then I did the voice over there. And then if I bring you through the timeline, you can go up here and do it. Yeah, it does everything for you. It's amazing. And then if I come over here to the right, in between the scenes, that's how you make it fade in and out. Right? And then you click this bit. You see that fade, that little fade? That's because I grabbed this thing and dropped it in between the edit right there. If I want to drop one there. I didn't drop one there because it didn't need it. It was a nice transition from... Which is phenomenal. See? It seems that they're finding more... See? I used their edit. I didn't do it because I think it would have looked weird fading and then you'll see a fading. So I just left it. Anyway, that's what we do. You know, and then now I'm using this thing called Screen-O-Matic. I know that's not the right name. It's Screencast-O-Matic or something like that, but you can record your own screen. So I brought up the Google Earth, and then you put the box around it, and I recorded what it was boxed around, and every movement I made, it recorded it. It's pretty cool. So let me show you this here. So all that was me doing it in real time. And that's it. And then the end, and pretty much that's the show, folks. You know? Then I did the little baby thing. You know, this one. Now, see, I thought that was cool. I thought this little thing was really cool. The baby going in and out of consciousness. Watch. The baby on... I mean, look at this. I thought that was interesting. You telling me you don't see a baby there? That's a baby. Not proof. Look at that. That's That's a baby. Come on. That looks just like a baby. I don't know what is. That is a sign. This is where the birth of mankind is. Why not? Why not? Do you really know? That's where they found all the bones. And Jesus' staircase. Anyway, I can't believe Jesus' staircase. It's real. Yeah, it's real. Isn't that funny? Good stuff. Hey, thanks for looking in on that with me. Just showing you what I'm learning as I go along. Let me pull this up here. Come on, Rich. Where is the screen? Ah, okay. It doesn't matter. I got to close it anyway. Do I want to save? No. Goodbye. All right. So let's get back to the show. Thought I'd give you guys a little sneak peek on the premiere. Usually, people have like a huge screen full of all these little edits and shadows and color corrections and sound effects and voiceovers, and the next thing you know, like I've only used about 6 lines. They've got like 20, 30 lines worth of stuff. It's going to be fun. Anyway, what are we doing tonight again? Oh, make ufology great again? Was it ever great? Let's just be honest. What are the golden years of ufology? Wouldn't you say the 50s have to be the best? I would say the 50s. Hey, Joshua Morphew. He's the guy who gave me the link. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, that was him. He sent it in. And I thought it was fun. But there was a good find. My thing is, how come nobody else found this baby? It's a 3-mile long baby. And nobody found it on Google Earth? It was funny, though. It was fun. I enjoyed making that video. It was fun. Yeah. How long did it take? That's a good question. It's a great question. It took about 4.5 hours. For 8 minutes. Well, the reason it did, because I had to watch a lot of videos on the Cradle of Mankind. And I tried to find the one video that would be safe. And that was the one. It took me a while. Hey, FAP with a $10 super chat. Super. Hey, thank you for that, man. I really appreciate that. FAP in the house. FAP. Yeah, so I appreciate that. I love that color, yellow. It's a good color. Blue, they're all good. It's when the reds come up, I get scared. Red is scary. All right, let's get to work here. We started 30 minutes late. I slept great last night, almost 7 hours, and after I ate, I was watching something I recorded, and that's the last I remember. And that was 3.5 hours before show, maybe 3 hours. I can't remember. I hung up. I think I talked to Third Phase. That was the last thing I remember. I talked to them, went back to watching my video, and that's the last thing I remember. I woke up just by accident. I don't know. Maybe the TV woke me up. I don't know. All right, let's go. But here we are, half hour late. We're trying to make catch up. Make catch up. Cataclysmic, no. Ultimate, yeah, I'm going to play that later. I don't even know if I want to anymore. Times, watch this. Ghost ambient music. The best scary videos to watch. You know, let's do it. Just what's today? What's today? Thursday, right? Oh, shoot. All right. Someone just reported something massive detected on the moon. All right, let's go there. This one comes from Unexplained Mysteries. Let's take a look real quick. I haven't watched this. I only watched the thumbnail. So I didn't see any movement. But this comes from Unexplained Mysteries, one of our favorite places to visit. And I'm going to just cut to the chase here. It looks like there's a lot of fluff. Here we go. 2 minutes of fluff. Ready? Go.
This photograph was taken during the Apollo 17 mission, with amateur researchers saying they think they found an anomaly. It was Scott C. Waring of UFO Sightings Daily website that made the decision.
I said I'm not going to play this. Scott C. Waring? ET database? No. No, can't do it. This is why I need to watch these videos. Well, I don't know what the anomaly is. Is it this? It's got to be this. Yeah. It's some anomaly, it looks like. Yeah, it's floating around the picture, I guess. What could it be? Oh my gosh, what could it be? It's on one picture and not the next. Oh, what is this? Is that it? No. You know, that's got to be a digital artifact. Or maybe it's a portal that opens up inside the moon. Look at these little findings, though. This is interesting. It's just broken rock. It's pareidolia. But these look like little domes. Check it out. I'm just looking around here now. I'm interested. But they're not domes. See, these are craters. It's just an illusion. Crater. It's just the way the sun is. It's over here. I mean, over here. Oh, no. No, it is over here. It's over here. Don't do that, man. Confusing me. So this black hole just keeps... nobody knows, huh? What do they think? That's a laser beam coming down, I wonder? Here it is again. Is that what they're saying? I wish I could play it. It's too risky. Scott C. Waring doesn't like people playing, well, anything, really. But if he found it, I don't want to be a part of it. That's for damn sure. And I hope he understands that those 3 seconds, 10, 12 seconds I played was purely accidental. All right, let's move along. Move along, because that takes about 5 minutes out of our watch. What? It does. There's a, what? Angel depictions. Here we go again. All right, hold on. Angel depictions as seen in the Bible. Bible. Where? Where? They're not showing it. No, I know you can't see what I'm seeing. They're not showing it. I don't get this place. I'm a little confused. Just a little bit. So I click on this Reddit article. Right? Check it out. And it says, angel depictions as described in the Bible. Okay, so what are my thoughts? About what? Where are the depictions? You can't just say something and not... You can't just show me a picture. Oh, the wheel in the wheel? Ezekiel? See him in there? That's Ezekiel. Your mother's got 9 uncles. That's a little baby Ezekiel, a wheel inside the wheel. Capiche? And then you got the Mothman. Oh, I see what they're doing. And then you got the angel crossfire wing. Phoenix Rising. Capiche? And this one looks like a Stargate. So it's telling a picture. You get picked up by the Phoenix Rising. That's what they're calling it, right? Goes in there, turns into this, a Mothman, right? And then the Mothman is not really a man. It's a baby human. Then you put him in the wheel with Ezekiel, goes through that portal, boom, right here on Earth. Fire. inside a fire, wheel inside a wheel. We got a $10 super chat right through the chat room here on YouTube. Mr. DB Cooper 77. He says for $9.99. This is from baby Jesus himself. Touche, Captain. Touche. That was actually worth it. That was, yeah, it is. Anyway, well, that was fun. All right, we got a little bit out of it. We had some juice. Thanks for the super chat. Oh man, this world we're living in right now. Can you believe it? No, really, can you? Has, if I could speak, ufology ever been great? What are the golden years of ufology? I think it's the 50s. That's when we had the best looking photos. You know what I mean? Maybe even a little bit of the 60s. Let's do this. I'll do one better. 50s and 60s. Between 1951 to 1965. Best 14 years you ever seen. I don't know. It just feels right. When was Betty... Hey, Google. When was Betty and Barney Hill abducted?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can try.
Hey, Google. Abduction of Betty and Barney Hill.
According to Wikipedia, Barney and Betty Hill were an American couple who claimed they were abducted by extraterrestrials in a rural portion of the state of New Hampshire from September 19th to 20, 1961. It was the first widely publicized report of an alien abduction in the United States.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Have a good night. (1961). It's a good time. 51? 65. Hey, Google. Project Blue Book.
Project Blue Book is a drama series that aired from 2019 to 2020 and starred Aidan Gillen, Michael Malarkey, and Laura Mennel.
Project Blue Book. J. Allen Hynek.
Project Blue Book is a drama series that aired
Stop.
from 2019 to 2020 and starred Aidan Gillen, Michael Malarkey, and Laura Mennel.
Hey, Google. Project Blue Book. J. Allen Hynek.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can try.
J. Allen Hynek.
According to Wikipedia, Joseph Allen Hynek was an American astronomer, professor, and ufologist. He is perhaps best remembered for his UFO research. Hynek acted as scientific advisor to UFO studies undertaken by the U.S. Air Force under 3 consecutive projects: Project Sign, Project Grudge, and Project Blue Book.
She's good. She's good. September 20th. So, see that? 9/20/61. Means absolutely nothing. So, the Jetpack guy. Whatever is being reported over LAX is looking less and less like a jetpack. This jetpack maker isn't so sure that's what's being spotted over LA. They're saying it looks like a jetpack, but it may not be. Grimwitch! Hey, from Jesus' twin. The Jesus twins, remember them? $20 super chat for that. That was worth every penny. Yes. This is from his twin. Faceless, dimensionless, Jesus' twin. That would be a great super agent. All right, we're losing people left and right. Everybody just go. You don't have to stay here tonight. I understand why you're not here. We started late. So some people are thinking that it's aliens flying around 6,000 feet, 3,000 feet. Those 2 times they saw. We're going to see the Jetpack Man again. Unfortunately, nobody has a picture of it yet that we know of. If this was a UFO, somebody wrote here, a UFO instead of a jetpack, was because at first he said it was a UFO and, the pilot did. Then he corrected himself and said it was a man in a jetpack. Oh, no! They're using man in a... that's quote-unquote UFO. That's it. Why didn't I think of that? That's the new word that they're using. I see a man in a jetpack. Well, that's worse than a UFO, man. I'd rather see a UFO than a man in a jetpack. Man is very fallible. I don't want a man in a jetpack flying near my airplane. What if he's drinking and flying? You know these guys. That's interesting. They say UFO instead of, they say jetpack guy instead of UFO. Interesting. So the guy did correct himself, then said it was a man in a jetpack. This guy said. He says, I just think that it's a bit of a coincidence that within the span of a couple of months, there have been 2 Jetpack Man sightings when we've never had one before, at least none that's caused concern by pilots. There could theoretically be Iron Man-like technology that we don't know about. That would be unreal. I don't know if we're there yet, though. They wouldn't fly it around, you know what I mean? Airplanes. That would be bad. Maybe each country has their own version of these jetpack men. Nah, they're UFOs. That's what it is. I can't believe it. Well, you only heard from the pilots. You didn't hear from any if there was like cargo in the back. Would a box call in? Said, I'm a box in the back of this airplane. Although everything's a little brown, looks like there's a UFO out the window. This guy, I hear the pilot, he keeps saying, Jetpack Man? There's no jetpack guy. Bunch of boxes in the back agreed. So did some luggage. But nobody believes luggage. They've been around too long. They're too corrupt. You know what I mean? But a dog that was in a cage in the back of one of these airplanes, he called in. He said it was rough. Rough. That's what he said. It was a pit bull. No, it wasn't a pit bull. What was it? One of those, British bulldogs. No wonder why. They remind me of like little compact pit bulls. Super compact, like somebody squished them in. Even the face. Anyway, Jetpack Man is the new word for UFO. God, I love this world. Remember when they used Santa Claus? Remember that on the friggin' NASA pilots? What do you call those guys? Astronauts. Right? They were going around saying, we got Santa Claus. Like, come on, man. Santa Claus, jetpack guy. What's next? Superman? I mean, they're getting close. First, it was a jolly fat man. Now it's a robot, like a type of guy. Next thing you know, I'm telling you, there's a pattern. There's a pattern. Jetpack Man is UFO. That should be tonight's. That should be the name of the show. See what you get? You get all kinds of crazy things that happen in this world, and we figure it out piece by piece, don't we? That's why I made the baby video. Hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. What about DeLong? What's he saying? What's he doing lately, this prick? What is he saying? Oh, he likes this guy. Do we like this guy? Let me listen.
Baltimore City to assassinate a newly elected
president. Wait. He says he likes this. I want to hear. I didn't hear what. Shut up! Imagine. Just wait your turn. Friggin' mute button worked great, though. I'm going to play this clip. I didn't listen to it. But let's hear what former RNC chair and lifelong Republican Michael Steele has to say. Because I think this is bad it's not good about Trump. Let's just listen. I'm not even going to watch it.
That night, tensions high, a nation torn apart, a plot here in Baltimore City to assassinate a newly elected president on his way to inauguration and to plunge the country into chaos.
Oh, they're talking about Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln disembarked at this train station and under pre-dawn skies made his way unscathed and on to greatness. In the days ahead, we may face a crisis of similar proportion, an outlaw president clinging to power and defying the will of the people. For 4 years, many have said there will come a moment. Well, this is the moment, because this ballot is like none ever cast. Now, I'm a lifelong Republican, and I'm still a Republican, but this ballot is how...
This ballot is how, and I'm going to finish that sentence, we win the election. This is how we get your dog, we get your cat, we get all of your pets to sign this petition, sign this form, and have your dog, animal, your best friend, even if it's a fish, he can vote for Biden. Did you hear about that? People are saying it was like 60,000 with pets' names on them they found. I don't know if it's a joke, but no, it's real.
We restore the soul of our nation, electing a good man, Joe Biden, and a trailblazer, Kamala Harris, and ensure an orderly...
She sure does burn down cities. That's for damn sure.
...transfer of power, or plunge our country into chaos.
How was the country plunged into chaos? How? It wasn't in chaos until this thing happened back in February, March. The country was fantastic. Best it's been in 50 years. I had a good job. You had a good job. Now we're all suffering. Why? You know why.
America or Trump? I choose America.
The Lincoln Project.
So that means he chooses Trump. How can you have the Lincoln Project.us? You see, that's very hypocritical right there. Very hypocritical. Why? Because I said so. That's why. Anyway, I watched the video and then I wrote, no wonder why I despise TTSA. Yeah, I don't like TTSA. Not a big fan. Of course you know that. I don't know why it made me... I knew it was a political thing. Shouldn't have been talking about that. Please, God, forgive me if there is a God. I doubt that there is a God, because every time I've asked for God, I didn't see anything change. All right, this was sent in from... oh, this is cool, B. Baker. Sent in this new Nazca line. 120 foot... Well, I'll show you. I don't want to ruin it. This is cool. Yeah, I meant to play this, and I forgot. Yesterday, day before. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, go. Aww. Isn't that great? It's a kitty cat. Huh? That looks fake. It looks fake. How did we not see this son of a bitch before?
Hello everybody, and welcome to Ancient Architects. Please subscribe now to get the latest ancient history news and independent research from around the world. A few days ago, there were reports of a new cat geoglyph that was found on a hillside in Peru, making it the latest of many new Nazca lines that have been discovered in recent years in Peru. Back in April 2018, I reported on a handful of new Nazca line discoveries, and the following year, in November 2019, experts also uncovered 143 new geoglyphs.
I almost got myself again. Look at that. Did we see this one before? Eating a baby, and coming out whole. Interesting.
The new cat geoglyph looks just like a children's doodle, and it was found whilst the Ministry of Culture was remodelling a natural viewpoint in the Pampa de Nazca. Archaeologists moved in, and at first, they could barely see the cat due to hundreds of years of natural erosion that had almost erased it from view. After just a week's worth of conservation, the geoglyph was restored to its original splendour, and archaeologists were able to date it to between 200 and 100 BC.
And that's amazing. That is fabulous. Oh, I'm sorry. Here. Fabuloso. It does look like a child's doodle. Come on, man. Really? Because the other ones don't look like... Well, I guess they do, right? The astronaut looks like a child did it. You know?
21 feet or 37 meters in length.
100 feet.
Looking at it on the hillside, and the cat looks like it is turning its head to face the viewer. A style that indicates it is late Paracas in origin, which...
It's so cool. Oh, let me... I don't want to play the whole thing, do I? Look at this. It's so awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I can't believe that it only took him a week or so to restore this. Look at this. Wait a second. Let me go back and take a look at this little sucker.
Whilst the earliest lines are made from piled stones and not cleared stones, and these go as far back as 500 BC.
Wow.
As stated, only last year in 2019, more than 100 new geoglyphs were discovered in Peru, all of which predate the main Nazca culture.
Oh my God, wow. B. Baker, thank you. This is amazing. Look at this. That's Spaceman, I would say. You know, bing, bang, boom, ba, bay.
These are typically smaller in size, drawn on hillsides, and their style is typically different to the more famous younger examples.
It's almost as if they put the childlike doodles up on the hills and the other ones on that are masterful on the ground flat, maybe? No?
Incredible to think that new designs are still being found in 2020.
How's that even
And there
possible?
are no doubts that there are still more to be found, especially because humans are now aided by computers to analyze aerial...
Look at the head. That looks like E.T., the extraterrestrial, huh? Wow.
...photographs more finely.
Drone.
Drones have been sent up to fly over the barren hilly land, taking high-resolution photographs that are now being reviewed with the aid of specialist computer software. This led to the new examples that were found last year.
Does that say 10 meters? 10 meters! Oh, I'm thinking miles. That's right. So this is about 180 feet? 150?
In the present age...
Pretty cool, huh? Very good. That's just great stuff, man. I don't think I would want to fly to Nazca, though. Just to go see these. You know what I mean? I'm not in any rush to go there. It's different than going to a structure like a pyramid or going into the... I would never go in... Well, I can't say never, but to go into an African jungle, some sort of jungle, wherever they are, you could die from like 50 different things. Snake bites. You can touch something shouldn't touch. Insects galore. You can get malaria. I would go in with a body net. And then I would tape each leg. I had each tape. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You got it. Wild stuff. Yeah, that is a drone, Lee G. That is a drone. What was that, a 6-blade? Someday. Yeah, I enjoy my... I got some drone stuff I could show you. Some of you have seen the pictures that the drone took at night. So cool. Yeah, they just look fantastic. All right. Let's get a little scary. We are coming up on the Halloween. Right? Love Halloween. I don't know. What day is Halloween? It's a week from now? It's a Saturday. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. Okay. Let's think about this. We have got to do something. If anybody has any idea on what I can do on this show. Now, I'm just straight up going to tell you, don't suggest the Ouija board, because it isn't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. It won't happen. What can we do on the show? You know, the next night, and I've spoken with several of you about doing this CE5 on Sunday. That would be the day after Halloween. I'm thinking, hold on. What if we... Now, you see, because some of you are on the East Coast, it would be 3 a.m. I'm thinking, let's do something at midnight. October 31st, that goes right into November 1st, and do the CE5, try to make contact. I'm not doing the Ouija. Forget the Ouija. Spin the bottle, chicken. No Ouija, Mr. DB. Naked Twister, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll wear a body, what do you call those things? A bodysuit? Not a bodysuit. They go over your body, they make you look naked. Naked Ouija. Now we're talking. Karaoke party. Huh. No, we can't. It's a great idea because of copyright stuff. Walter Sobchak's in Madagascar. Far off the East Coast. Yes, sir. Just get a cool mask and GoPro yourself. Oh, nice. Hey, FAP. I do have the mask. Yeah, I've got a couple. I got this one. And the other ones are over there. I got a few. Well, there's one on the wall there, but I have a few. A body condom. Thank you, Big Cat. That's what I was looking for. That's it. That's exactly what I was looking for. A body condom. A nude suit, Nathan. That's what I think I'm looking for, too. So you guys are with me. COVID zoot suit? Naked Jenga? A cemetery investigation. We haven't done one since March. I'll go back to that same... I don't want to go back to that place. I don't know. It was nice, though. I have to admit. Trick-or-treating was made illegal here in New Mexico, Alien Girl Uno says. It is a Zoom suit, isn't it, Walter? I don't know. But because the CE5 thing should be... Now, I'm going to definitely not do the C5 thing. We are going to do it Sunday, right? All right. I'll reach out to those who... yeah, I will. I'm going to reach out to everybody at once. I'm going to create a chat room, send a link over, and then this way we could all meet up during the week. I don't know. We'll have to talk about it, what we're going to do. I'm saying for those, and everybody's pretty much here, that said they would be in it, right? Lisa, Alien Girl, Nathan. I think B. Baker said maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Myself, Wreaking Havoc, Game Vet. I think Long Island Bigfoot, Dark Hour Paranormal. But I don't want people who are going to come in and screw this up. You know I joke around when we do this stuff, and joking's all great. But for us to do this properly, we can't have people half-assing it either. You know, I don't want to look in the review of the show, the replay, and see people laughing, or... I mean, I'm talking serious as a heart attack type of experiment here. I think Game Vet said he was going to go out with a camera and we could direct all that energy over to him. He's got a brand new camera, seasoned full spectrum. It's freaking amazing. And I think we should, maybe we should do a Zoom show, like a Zoom chat. Maybe that's what we'll do. You don't have to be on camera, because I know some people are shy, including myself. So maybe we should do that. I can record it, and then we could throw it up on and make a show out of it. I don't know. I know not everybody likes being on camera. I'm just thinking. We need content for the show. I don't like thinking. It hurts. Seriously, it hurts more than it ever has. All right. Let's see. So we'll get back to that. I'm going to reach out. What is this? Oh, Jimmy. Oh, let's hear what Richard Dolan was talking about on Church. Jimmy Church.
We are live from a bunker. And go ahead, by the way. And
he works on your digestive tract, helping to move food through quicker and
press. You can go to
I'm
RichardDolanPress.
39 minutes in.
That song stirs emotion. Let's get straight to it. There's so much to discuss tonight, but one of the things
believed that the UFO phenomenon and
12 when the book was published.
Yeah.
And what you didn't coin the term, right? The word's been around, but
No, right.
the way
what word
means a lot to me. Let's get back to that point.
I think Tracy told me that the last time I was on with you on a private call, because as I recall, that went for quite some time.
Yes, and so let's get back to it, man. We can't let the world affect us. So, and that being that being said, everybody right now is leaning closer to their speakers, closer to their audio source, because they know
Look at Jimmy building it up, huh? Everybody get in close. I need everybody to get around, put on your headsets, your Bluetooths. Listen to this, because we got Dolans.
About to ask you, what was the last song you listened to today?
Oh.
What was the last song I listened to today? Does anybody know what the last song they listened? See, I don't ask you guys any questions. See how Jimmy Church, he's helping the audience feel like they're here. He's not ignoring them like me. The oldest trick in the book.
Man.
I didn't listen to any music today. The last song I heard was Fox's intro, I think, Fox News.
Well, it's lucky for me that I remember it. And this is not anything in
wow, man, he can really
rock history or any disco, which I also love. This is something.
Dolan loves disco. Somebody, let me hold on, mark this down.
Is leaning closer to their speakers because they know.
This is something in the bossa nova.
Whoa! Because they know I'm about to ask you, what was the last song you listened to today?
Oh, man. Well, it's lucky for me that I remember it. And this is not anything in rock history or any disco, which I also love. This is something in the bossa nova genre. And it was the famous song with Stan Getz and the divine singer Astrud Gilberto.
Oh,
God, that is so pretentious. What a pretentious thing to say. It was bossa nova. It was on the horns. We had Michael Stivic, who is also known as Meatball. I'm sorry, Meathead. Speaking of Meathead.
The girl from Ipanema.
Yes.
Ba, 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 ba,
Man,
ba.
you know what?
Remember that?
Yeah, listen.
Unfortunately, I do remember that. God, my song, I would, no matter what, if anybody asks me, it's Fade to Black Metallica, all right? You just say that, you're in, because that's Jimmy Church. Doesn't he get it? That's what he wanted Dolan to say. My favorite song is Fade to Black by Metallica.
Absolutely.
That's off the Ride the Lightning album. It's the last song on the first sides. I think it's song number 5.
Absolutely.
Serious.
Very much so. I will just say when we wrote After Disclosure in 2010, in the few years before that, I was being asked constantly in the UFO community to talk about disclosure, and I resisted it very strongly. I didn't want to talk about disclosure. I always felt
You're pretty smart, Richie. Richie from Dolan. I can't play this whole thing. But, you know, Dolan has changed over the years, in my opinion. Not talking about disclosure? How can you not talk about disclosure?
Felt that was a premature subject. I'm talking like 2005, 2006, because even then it was circulating. But I was pulled into it because of the nature of the work that I did back then, which was very, I tried to do very careful history, which dealt with the UFO phenomenon and the UFO cover-up. And anytime you're talking about the cover-up, inevitably, you know, the other side of that is, well, the end of the cover-up. And so that would be disclosure. So I was asked about it almost from the first time that I entered the UFO field, but I resisted it. And I just didn't want to do it. I felt it was too speculative for me. But eventually I just threw in the towel. I started having conversations with Bryce Zabel, Bryce found me. I didn't find him. And we ended up really hitting it off, and we decided,
all right. I haven't heard anything yet. It took him 4 minutes to say what he could have said in one sentence. But he fumbled around and said the same thing 3 different ways. I didn't want to talk about it. I felt weird talking about it. I didn't think it was the right time to talk about it. Well, Dolan, we're asking you now. Talk about it. This time I choose to listen to Bossa Nova. Let's go down a little bit and see if he says anything of potency.
Centralized, by which I mean like control by the very, very wealthiest people. And that's the bankers, the banksters. You've got to find a way to control the people, and it has to be done with mind control. And today, you know, that's not with religion. That's done with mindless entertainment. So you've got to distract the people, of course. So
you got to have opium for the masses.
Entertainment's got to become more and more stupid, which it does.
Right.
Opium for the masses. I guess he's talking about TV, right? He's not talking about actual opium. I mean, I came in the middle of a context.
More and more meaningless.
We're listening to this out of context, but I think I'm starting to get a gist.
And then, of course,
I got a gist. We got a gist of it.
Drugs, both legal and illegal, have
to we're talking about drugs. All right.
Be widespread. You've got to give people that release so that people can basically live their lives in fantasy.
First of all, drugs and TV, I don't think they go hand in hand. The media, that does nothing. I don't think it does promote shit. And I'm just going to say, as an adult, you choose. Not everybody... Okay, let me rephrase this. There's a lot of people who accidentally get hooked on opiates because their doctor keeps prescribing for either back pain or whatever pain. Then you got to get off of them. But some doctors will keep giving it to you because when you take it, you feel great. And every time you take a pill or two, you're realizing, holy shit, this stuff feels... Every time I take it, 30 minutes later, I feel great. I want to cook. I want to clean. I want to go running. And then after 4 or 5 hours, if I don't take any, but when I take it, I feel great. And next thing you know, they run out. They either go on vacation or they're not thinking and they feel sick. Somebody says, oh, you feel sick. I have a Percocet or something or another they could take. Here's an OxyContin. They take it and they feel great. Guess what? They got accidentally hooked on drugs, didn't even know it, but they just realized every time I take a pill, I feel better. At that point, as an adult, you should either stop taking it or get sick. And a lot of people would rather keep taking it than feel sick. So that's the problem. We got a lot of doctors overprescribing. And if you have a very good moral doctor with high morals, He'll either tell you to go somewhere else for your medication, and which a lot of these people do. They fake injuries after a while. It's a very bad, very evil, it's very, very bad addiction. There's a million different types. Gambling addiction, sex addiction. What else? Is there anything else? Gambling? Did I already say that? So gambling and sex. I don't know. You can be addicted to a lot of different things, but to say that TV and the media is making people want to take drugs, that's what I heard. What does that have to do with ufology? I don't know. But I guess maybe they're getting in. Well, like I said, we came in mid-context. So, anyway. Dolan is, he's saying a lot of stuff here. I may have to listen to this episode.
And you'd see these artist renditions of these just wacky-do life forms, like 20 eyes and, giant.
Why is that wacky-do? This, it's killing me. Isn't there a spider that has a lot of eyes? What is that, a wolf spider? They've got 6 eyes, I think? What kind of spider is that? A spider with a lot of eyes. There's also other things that, look at a fly. A fly has those 2 big eyes, but many of them, like different lenses, and they could all, right? Don't they turn all different directions and shit? That's why they're hard to kill. They see it coming.
Millipede type creatures or whatever. But actually, when you think about what would constitute a technologically successful life form, it's possible that there might be a much more limited number of variations that actually would work.
Because of what I just, based on what I just said, right?
Yeah.
There's only so many chemicals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
and for successful, but look at like what we are. So we're what are called hominids. So that means we stand upright, which is very useful, like because our eyeballs are like 5-6 feet above the ground. That's really good for an animal. And it also means that we were able to free up 2 of our legs and turn them into arms. And that's really useful. And we got this opposable thumb, which is.
So he's saying we went from 4 legs to 2 arms? So we went from 4 legs to 2 arms. I'm just making note.
Is pretty amazing. Like those are useful evolutionary developments.
So is having 20 eyes.
That help to.
If Dolan never saw a millipede or a centipede, he would have said it is ridiculous to draw something with over 20 legs. Centipede's got 100 legs. What's that? Millipede has 1,000 legs. 1,000,000?
Result in our success evolutionarily as a species.
All right, I can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just Dolaned out. I'm out. I've seen and heard it all from Dole. It's got to be it. It's just no oomph. He just talks rather softly and rather very precariously, very carefully, very contrived. I don't want to say anything and get too loud, and I don't want to sing. He's almost like Jeff Goldblum. Well, what we have here is creation. Man creates dinosaur. Dinosaur grows really, really big and eats man. Dinosaur rules the earth. That's Dolan in a shutnell. All right, here's something by B. Baker again, and I think this is pretty much the way things are going with anti-gravity. B. Baker on the funny. Now this is pretty. This is a Russian guy. It's pretty cool, and his daughter. They put a brick in a washing machine. Well, take a look here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
kuvaldai tai nieko nenutiko. Ir darytas nusijama greitai. Bandysim antrą dublį. Visas kėdės ištaršė. Blet kokia pikta. Bliam kokia pikta. Razėdės papylė. Bliam šarūnė.
All right, you got me. I'm laughing and you can't hear me. I know, that's funny. I can't believe it. No, I was laughing hysterically if you couldn't tell. Oh my God! This is absolutely insane. Again? Why isn't he wearing goggles? What are you doing? This guy's insane. I love it though. That's so what a cool data. I mean, that's fun. She'll never forget this her whole life. Every time I did something crazy with my dad, I remember. This is beautiful. What a great backyard.
Subscribe, like, and comment what.
What's going on? We got more. All right. I'm sorry, but that's just awesome. I don't know why I'm transfixed on that. I can't help it. That's why that show, thanks B Baker, that's why that show where they try to debunk everything is so cool. What is that called? Fact or fake? No, it's not that. Okay, so I don't want to forget any of these. A couple of these are incredible. And we're not done. We're going to go a little bit over because I was half hour late today. But here's some scary broadcast interruptions. Now that we're getting close to Halloween, we're going to be playing a lot of Ghost and stuff, things like that. Scary broadcast interruptions that left police worried. This is from Slapped Ham and Eggs. Slapped Ham. Slapped Ham has always been nice. They let us... What's that? They let us into a world we would no longer be in? How does that work? What happened? Oh, go.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. Since the early 1970s, there have been several notable broadcast signal intrusions that have left authorities seriously worried. Today, we're going to jump into these fascinating stories. But before we do, consider hitting that subscribe button for more awesome content just like this.
Each year, the NFL broadcasts the US's most popular sporting event, the Super Bowl. Typically, around 100 million people tune in to watch the big game. In 2009, viewers in Arizona were shocked when the Super Bowl was suddenly interrupted by pornographic footage. An adult film played for around 40 seconds before the broadcast signal intrusions were disrupted. The issue only affected viewers who were watching the game through their Comcast cable subscriptions.
That's crazy.
But the incident still resulted in a huge public outcry. Shortly after the game aired, the culprit was discovered. The pornographic interlude was the work of a Cox Communications employee who served as the company's Comcast liaison. He was punished with 3 years of probation and a fine of $1,000.
But he still has his job.
Unlike many of the broadcast signal intrusions on this list, the responsibility for the Captain Midnight interruptions
I'm not interested in this. We've already done this before. I'm not doing it again. Yeah, I thought this was something completely different. I try not to watch all these, guys. I want to be, with you. In the reality of, here, this is the one I should be playing. I got it. Hold on. Yeah, this is it. This is the slapped ham one. I don't know why I thought that one would be good. I've seen it 100 times. Yeah, these are scary ghosts caught on camera. Is it on? Here it is.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary ghost videos that no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content just like this.
Pew.
The last thing anyone wants to worry about when leaving for a vacation is the security of their home. In this case, the video's uploader and their mother appeared to do everything right. Yet when they came back, they found something seriously disturbing on their security camera. Along with the footage that they later posted to the YouTube channel Happy Fox Productions, the pair discovered that a few of their books had toppled to the floor. There was also several thick clumps of cat hair in the hallway, a sign that they believed that their pets had been fighting, even though that's something they don't usually do.
No.
Looking for answers, the pair decided to review the security footage to see if it revealed any further information. As the video begins, you can see that the cat on the bed has assumed an unusually attentive posture. It almost looks as if it's been spooked by something it's seen previously.
Look at it, freaking out.
Suddenly, an eerie, disembodied shadow begins moving down the hallway and into the bedroom.
The cat saw it. That's wild. It's an
Shortly
intruder.
followed by a second cat who almost seems to be trailing the dark figure.
That would freak me out.
Once the cat is inside the room, the door begins to slowly close behind it.
Okay, come on now. Hey, we can finally see the ground on one of these videos.
Another spooky detail that's easy to miss when viewing the footage for the first time is that the table in the foreground briefly shakes.
I thought I saw
as the
that.
cat enters the room.
I thought I saw that. Well, you know why? Maybe there's a guy. No, it can't be.
The camera then begins to pan slowly towards the wall on the right, and this is where the uploader claims to have found it facing upon returning home. Unable to explain this eerie footage, the pair continue to search for answers.
Oh, there's the mirror right there.
Has this security camera actually captured proof of a ghost? Or is there another way to explain this
So there's
mysterious
nobody there.
footage? Love to get your opinions on this in the comments section below.
That's cool. That's cool. See, wreaking havoc, that's what I want to see. I want to see something like that.
Now, just wanted to let you know, due to overwhelming demand,
a supposed ghost sighting managed to make local headlines. It occurred shortly after a fine backed after viewing the photo for himself, even the inns case for the Brackney Inns. The footage begins as the camera holder cautiously investigates a darkened outside area. While it's unclear exactly what's happening, it seems that some things grab their attention. Suddenly, a pair of glowing white eyes turn to face the camera holder.
Oh, right there. Check it out.
While definitely creepy, they could simply belong to some sort of animal, an owl or a cat perhaps. However, if you zoom in, you can clearly see that that's not the case. It seems that there's actually a human-shaped figure lurking in the darkness.
Wow.
They appear to be wearing a white dress or robe and have long black hair.
I don't trust it. I don't like this. What is wrong with me? This is a rare incident. What is this? Security camera catches something supernatural. This will be the last one of these.
Little, but suggests a lot. As the introduction to the video explains, rumors of ghosts and potential hauntings have long surrounded the mall. However, it seems that this might be the first time that anything paranormal has actually been caught on camera. The video itself is relatively short. The camera is focused on a pair of elevators, and the timestamp shows that the footage was captured a little after 2 AM on the 13th of June 2017. Seeing that that's in the middle of the night, it seems unlikely that there would be anyone else around. A few seconds into the video, the red chair in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen suddenly moves.
Nice. Nice. Yep.
It then remains motionless for a moment before being violently pulled across the floor. It's obvious.
See, and you would say now, like me, I'm thinking, okay, so what they did, somebody tied a string to one of the legs you can't see in the video, and maybe they crawled, got on their hands and knees and tied it. But don't you think some people would see that? You know, the shadow of the person here or something, you know what I mean? Like, before the chair moved, they could have tied something there 10 minutes before, an hour before, and the string's just been laying in an empty hallway. They just come by at 2 AM and pull the string. Now, that's what the skeptic in me wants to say, but I'm not quite so sure I'm right.
That its movement is the result of some unseen force, but whether that's something supernatural or just a piece of string too thin to be seen by the camera is unclear.
But then you would see the guy tying it on.
So what do you think this footage shows?
I don't know. You would
actual
see
evidence
here.
of a poltergeist haunting, or perhaps a...
Pretty interesting stuff. All the links to everything I play will be in the show's description when we're done. There's one video. I'm going to show you my favorite ghost video of all time. I got to find it real quick. Oh, Rich. I thought I was already in there. It's got a certain name. Here we go. Yep, here it is. I found it. All right. So let me get the good version. I guess this is it, full length. This is my favorite right now because it's just the creep factor in it. That's why. It's the creep factor.
What room is that? It's the room right above him. It should be 209. John, do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room.
See you later, Lee.
And there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now.
Hey, Vinny Barbarino.
What's going on, John? There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct? John, just wait. We're going to get a hold of the police. So, I would wait for the police, John. Amy, John's going to enter the room real quick just to check, make sure, see what's going on.
Who is USAA made for?
John, are you there?
And then something walks out. Derek, watch. Didn't it walk out?
John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture has been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's
That's just awesome. Watch. See what I mean? And did you see that inside? It looks like... Oh, that's his flashlight. It's just creepy. These things keep happening, and we keep I mean, myself included on some of them, we keep dismissing them, but there are some real ghost footage out there. Yeah, I've got some more. I saw this was posted in the chat room. Slingshot guy finally owns himself. But it's got a commercial in the beginning. Let me mute it. Okay, we'll play this one. Something happened here. Something happened. I think I lost the signal or something. No? We're still good? It says excellent connection.
Today we want to have a little bit of destruction fun with this new slingshot of mine. Let me explain its features to you. This slingshot was made to have reasonable power, but also for very long-lasting bands and for hand protection, so for safety. So you see first that there is a through-the-fork attachment. When I hold the slingshot, my hand is protected. So my hand cannot be hit neither from the back side or from the top, and also not from the front. So this is a very safe slingshot. And it's set up for full butterfly, of course.
Look at all the blood all over his shirt.
20mm steel balls.
Oh my God, this can't be good.
This is our setup. As you can see, the slow motion camera. And on the top of my catch box, we'll put different bottles, plastic bottles, glass bottles, to see how they shatter in slow motion. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to bounce back and hit him, isn't it? Nice. I have a feeling something bad's going to bounce off that brick wall.
Look at that. The ball is in the bottle.
Wow, that's
Next,
cool.
we'll use a glass bottle.
No, this is it. Oh, my God. See it? Oh, look at that. It's going to come back. I knew it. I shot a BB gun at a brick wall when I was like 14. And the BB came back and hit me in my stomach. And it went through the shirt and I bled. It cut me. Yeah, I did 10 pumps on my Daisy. It's called the Daisy rifle. All right, here we go. Let's finish this out. That was crazy.
So now the champagne bottle.
Oh, no, no. Oh, I knew it. Damn it. Oh, my God. All right, sorry. I didn't know that was going to be on.
Hand weg, Hand weg, Hand weg.
Oh, no.
Hand weg. Jörg? Kannst du mich hören? Hallo?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Jörg? Jörg? Sie kommen gleich.
Oh, my God, Nathan. Oh, shit. I didn't know what to expect, but if that hit him in his eye, that silver ball would be his eye. It made an indent in his... My God. He survived, yeah, but... Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That really made... I mean, I feel weird right now. I don't know. I'm old and I'm frail. That would have killed me. That is absolutely scary. I knew it. Knew it. Not cool. Man. All right. My God. Did we play this one? I think I played this one.
Pay attention!
No, I didn't play this one for you. I played it for me. You ready?
We're losing our democracy! Wake up!
There's a lot more where that meltdown came from, and you guys are going to love today's episode. And they scream and they talk about the gender pay gap. What exactly do they want to be done? Social justice warriors, social activists. Oh look, there's no wheelchair ramps into that building. Let's build a ramp. Social justice warrior. Let's persecute the people using the stairs and make them feel bad for having legs. And that's why we need to continue calling out social justice warriors and highlight the insanity and the absurdity on places like this channel. So today we're going to go over some more of these crazy examples.
Something wrong.
Word of advice, barking like a dog doesn't get anyone to side with you. Entertaining at the very least.
Can we normalize men in muzzles? Because all they want to do is... But, honey, the biggest turn on you can do for a woman or anyone is shut that pipe.
There's a few muzzle jokes in...
Shut that pie hole. First of all, and I'm going to speak for the men, if I may, because I don't know what it's like to be a woman. Women do not have the testosterone that men have. Why do you think men commit more violent acts of crime? Well, I mean, we are a lot stronger, but I'm just saying because it's testosterone. We don't have the mothering instincts because we have testosterone. If you inject me with estrogen, I will cry all the time because I'm not used to it. Women have more estrogen. They cry more than men. Is that not true or is it not? It's true. You know it's true. I'm not saying men don't cry, but I would only cry if I lost a family member or a dog family member. I don't really cry over anything else. Oh, super chats and getting gifts. Yeah, that's different. I guess so. I've cried over a Kodak commercial before. Just having one of those days, but I'm not saying it. I'm not being sexist. It's 100% true. Women have estrogen more than men, and men have more testosterone way more than women. That's where we get our aggression from. I can't help it, but the older I get, the less testosterone I have, the less aggressive I've become. You understand now? I understand. That's what's happening to me. I'm going through it. You're seeing it in the last 6 months. Doesn't happen that fast, but that's why guys and girls think differently. Isn't it? It's because we have that testosterone. That's what makes us horn dogs. It makes us want to go out and, look for chicks. That's all we would talk about on the weekends. We got to go get chicks. Do ladies go out and say, I want to go get that D. I got to get that D. No, I want to go dancing. I want to let my hair down. I don't give a shit who I dance with. I'm not going home with anybody. I'm just saying, I just want to release. That's all. Guys, I want to go out and get laid. That's what guys think. Is that the same for women? Some, but not all. And not all men. I'm getting in deep, aren't I? The more I talk, the more I'm just putting my foot in my mouth. No, I don't think so. It's true. You know it's true. What do you want from me? I'm just telling you like it is. So, ufology, has it ever been great? Seriously, do we need to make ufology great again? I don't think so. We need to make ufology great. I think we're seeing that happen. I think we're seeing it on YouTube. There's a lot of UFO channels are no longer producing videos that were shit. Of course, they're out there like, I don't know, Paul Jacques. You remember her from the other night? Paula? You can go look at Paul Jacques on YouTube, and you can look at all those videos, and you're going to say, we've seen these same things on Third Phase. You've seen those videos before. I'm telling you, the guy's not legit. There's something going on with that guy. And a lot of those channels like his, they're far and few between now. I think we see a shift in ufology, especially on YouTube. And I don't know if it's because of our little community that we're in, which is really a big community, considering we've got the largest UFO channel on YouTube as the main hub of all of us, right? Pretty much. I mean, Goofon's Goofon, don't get me wrong, but we're talking about the largest to the smallest. I think we are one of the smallest channels out there that creates a lot of freaking noise. Congratulations. We do rather well at Goofon. I think we're seeing a big uptick. Maybe I took a step back with my video, but I'm still feeling stuff out. Come on, you got to give me a break. That video with the baby's legit. That's a real baby out there in the desert. It's like a Nazca line. It's just naturally formed. When it rains, and over there, when it rarely rains, they get a 1/4 inch of rain, maybe an inch a year. And that's what you're seeing is the filtering of water over 3 miles. It's very unique. I mean, you can see the mouth, the eyes, the hand, the blanket, the beanie. Maybe it isn't fake. Maybe, I mean, it's real. But I think we're seeing ufology slowly turning right now. We're in the middle of our own little paradigm shift. I think we're seeing less and less of the trolls, right? We're seeing less of that Tyler crowd that believes everything. People want to see some real good stuff. They want that ufology, man. Look, you're not going to get it from the government, so don't even think you're going to see anything until next year. To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science is never going to bring you anything. Nothing. They're done. I think if you hang out here, Third Phase, then that and it spreads all around. All of us, we're all in this community together. Whether it be UFOs, aliens, ghosts, cryptids, conspiracy theories, we're in that field of the strange, and I think things are starting to turn around. I really do, for the better. I don't know, maybe it's just a couple of years of trying to pound it out and explain about what's going on more than we ever have. Explain why things were bad in the past and they're good now. I think we had to have a learning curve. I think that learning curve is ended. I think we are now starting to see people smarten up like we've never seen before. And I think it would have to be because of what happened this year with the lockdown. A lot of people are using their mobile devices, their computers to communicate with people better. And then now they're stepping into the video genre and they're watching YouTube videos and they're seeing UFOs and they're like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right to me. That looks like a balloon. They just look at it and they can tell. Whereas before, we didn't have the cameras like we have now with 4K or 1080p. We're seeing things a lot more clearly, if you get my drift. That's why when you look at videos from Paul Jacques or Balloon Guy or Robert Bingham, you can see the strings very clearly. You can see the indents on the balloons. You can see the little valve that you blow them up with. You get to see all the stuff you couldn't see in the earlier years. Now, with that new technology and all of the 4K 1080p super high definition, it's very hard to post something on the internet and not have it be figured out. This is the toughest time. Look, I said we have no chance to win. We can't win in this field. No matter what you do. Everybody's going to say, hey, that's a drone or a balloon, a bird, a bug, a plane, a satellite, flares. We've heard it all. Chinese lanterns. Pareidolia. It's so hard, but it's so easy. It's hard to catch real UFOs with such great cameras, with these cameras that are out. Even your iPhone. My God, they have an 8K phone now. You can get a phone that's in 8K. That's twice as good as 4K. Holy crap, you're going into another dimension. That's too clear. 4K is bitchin'. I've never seen an 8K broadcast yet. I have no idea what it looks like. I can't imagine. I remember when 4K came out. I said, that looks too good. Now I see 4K, and I look at 1080p, and I'm like, no, it's got to be in 4K. Especially after what I did on my video, I want to do everything in 4K now. Things are getting good, but because they're getting good, ufology's better. And because we can see things better, people are learning quicker, more than ever, because the next 5 years, we're going to see more and more UFOs get debunked, and we're going to see more and more people videotaping things and them getting explained, I know. But even them, while they're videotaping it and zooming in, because I believe we're going to be like 48 megapixels is what my camera's at. I think I saw one that you can buy now. It's 112 megapixel camera. And that's on a phone. I was looking at phones today just to see, because I have another year before I can buy another phone. I like my phone. I got the McLaren. It's like it's an unbelievable phone. I didn't like it at first, but now when I use my Samsung and then I go back to this one, I'm like, wow, this Samsung, it just doesn't feel like, but then again, it's a Samsung 8 Plus. But I could already tell the difference between a 2-year newer product and now mine's a year old, and now they've got 8K and a terabyte, almost a terabyte of memory. No, it's 512 gigs. We're halfway there to a terabyte on a phone. 512, I believe it is, gigabytes. These phones are going to do a lot of bad for us. I used to say a week ago how I hate cell phones. Well, for UFO footage. And now I don't know. Now they're getting to the point where it's going to be just as good as a DSLR. That what DB Cooper gave me. Let me see if those pictures. If I think I forgot. They should have uploaded to my. Let me see if I got anything here that came through. See, why aren't those pictures being transferred? I took these and I thought I put them up on the computer. I guess they're. No, I'll do it tomorrow. These pictures I took with the camera. It's the Nikon P900. Thank you, Richie. I got the P1000s now. I know. You didn't have to tell everybody. You're better than me. I still got the P900. I just don't use it only if I'm going to go to the lake or something. Yeah. Damn it. I wish I had it. Yeah, I'll upload those. But the cameras, the people, everybody's getting a little smarter. So I don't know if ufology needs to be made great again. But I think ufology is going to be great soon for the first time. What do we have to do to get great? What do we have to do? Stop saying UFOs are a threat? Nope. That has nothing to do with it. We need people in the community to pull together, work together, share their sources, resources, and all that stuff. But it's never going to happen. It just, everybody's out for themselves, except for our little community. We kind of help each other. You know, that all starts with third phase and trickles down, pretty much. I'd like to be that main source that we go to. But there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes that I guess that's what's making me think this way, because I know what's coming up. At least partially. Within our little community. I don't know. I think this community here, all the people that hung out tonight, people that are in my friends list here on YouTube, all those people and then some. We've got Bigfoot people. We've got ghost people. We've got UFOs. We've got it all. Ufology is going to be great. We're going to make it great. That's the only thing I can say. I don't know what else to tell you. All right, I'm going to show a couple of videos, and then we're going to get out of here. I just looked at the time. It just flew by. I got to tell you, it is 5 times harder for me to make a 10-minute video than it is to do this show. It's ridiculous. It's hard. It's not easy to do those edits. Edit those videos. Anyway, I did some flying around. So I just want to share. I was getting B-roll footage the other yesterday morning. Let's see. This isn't. It's just me driving, but all these things are going to be put into a video. You know, tomorrow's show may be very interesting. It could be really good. Tomorrow's show. If I'm going to try to go out in public tomorrow during the day and record people and see if I could interview them, or I'm going to do something else. I don't want to give the something else away, but yeah, I think I got something to do. Hold on, I think I found something. I think this is my hyperlax video. It is. Check this out. This is my hyper. Is this it? This isn't it. Or is it? I made a video where it takes pictures every 2 seconds for 3 minutes. And I don't know where it is, man. It said it's downloaded and I can't find it. Look how cool it is flying at night. This is in 4K too, which at night doesn't look as good, huh? But it's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't find out where it is. Look at all these lights, satellites, solar panels. Are those solar panels? I think they are. This is this is around 5:30 in the morning, and this was Monday morning. No, yeah, it was Monday morning. No, Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, 2 days ago. I think I showed this. I thought that was the hyperlax video that takes all those pictures, because then it looks cool. It looks really wild. Look how cool this is. That's the 101 freeway. That is U-Haul right there, by the way. And this building down here is Costco. Pretty cool stuff. That is bitchin'. If that ain't bitchin', come on. blue velvet. Oh, let me try something. Hold on a second. Don't go nowhere. Let's try this. I got an idea. I'm looking for it. I don't know where it is. This has got to be it. Here we go. Let's try this. Much better that way, isn't it? Look at the timeline right there. It's so wild. That's only 350 feet up, though. I like the music. That wasn't bad. I made a good video right there. All right. Let's do one more. One more. Here we go. Let me pick different music. I know, we're just having fun. Come on, relax. Guys are seeing stuff nobody should ever know about. As the Mothman flies over looking for his victim, he seeks out, with his red eyes, anything of heat, anything that he could eat. The Mothman hovers over a particular house with a newborn. Wait, he heard something in this direction. The sun is coming up. If he stays out in the sunlight, he could die from one ray. He's realizing now that he's got more time as he zooms in closer to the McDowell Mountains in North Scottsdale. Wow, that is wicked. Look at the timeline right there. Boom, and it curves over. Boom. You're looking south right now. Hey, Fruit Loop. Looking for his next victim, the Night Stalker. Hears movement below. He's looking at something. Could it be a rat, a cat, or a guy in a hat? Meanders slowly over their homes. Right before the sun rises, they have no idea that the creature lurks above them. The creature known as Gufan. His heart rages with anticipation as he circles above his master below. Mentally, they speak to one another. Mentally, they become one. Does this get any better? All right. That one didn't work so well. Got one more? One more. That's only 20 seconds. Can we do this one? All right, let's do this one. Let's get a song. I got one for this. The creature is looking for his master's revenge. Master is very weak. Master is in his tomb while I look for the murderer. Where is he? In a city of sleepers before the sun arises. He lurks about, just about 100 meters up. He sees a car leaving, but he lets it go because of another car pulling up. Very curiously, he eyeballs the car, sees a heat signature, but realizes that's not his master's killer. The neighborhood sleeps unknowingly of their master's weeps. Children screaming, people yearning for more kidney-shaped pools. Not enough of these going around, I tell you that. Alright, is there anything else we got here? I thought this was the 6-minute video. Oh, there we go. Somebody walking in. The master's got an animal on the leash. They don't even know he's above, looking down on the next victim. Looks like a body was buried right here. The dog knows it. Is that where the master sleeps? Nana Road. We need more kidney-shaped pools. A lot of these square ones. Let's get out of here. Whoa. Alright. Did I not do that right? Alright. That's it. Oh shit. It's time. Yeah, it's been time. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna go. We've been here a while. Is it still going? Alright, that's enough. Thank you everybody for hanging out on Goof On tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. Something special maybe. If not, I'll make it special. I've got a couple of good ideas for tomorrow night. It's gonna be a good one. And I hope you make it back. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Don't forget to help out and support Goof On. All the links are in the description of every show. And thank you super chatters. Thank you moderators. Thank you newcomers and veterans. I'm Rich Giordano. Thank you very much for hanging out with Goof On. You ain't looking up, you ain't looking out, right? Giddy up. See ya. We need more kidney-shaped pools.